What's up, Facebook Live? This is Logan Shinholster with Full Sail Marketing, and tonight we are doing another contracting website audit. Now, last time, if you're with us, we talked about how to actually use video to tell a story instead of using video just to sell a product, because products don't sell, stories sell. So if you're trying to sell, let's say, hardscapes or patios, if you take a picture of a patio, that looks great, but if that patio has furniture on it, or even a family that's sitting on it, that's a story, and that's what people get behind, and that's when people buy. So that's what we did last time, but tonight we're switching back to what we typically do, and that is going to be audit someone's website. Now, if you don't know who we are and this is your first time, I'm Logan Shinholster, owner of Full Sail Marketing, and what we do is just pretty much get your phone to ring if you're a contractor or a local business. So anything from email to websites to social media, we got you. Now, if you like this stuff, do us a favor, comment on this. That way we know it's working, or at least share it. Give us a thumbs up, whatever it takes, just to know that it's not just me hanging out by myself at 8 o'clock on a Monday night. So without further ado, let's jump into tonight's wheel, which is going to determine what contractor we're going to do, or what type we're going to do, and what location we're going for. So let's spin the wheel. Last time, I think we did plumbing already. I don't think we've done flooring. This may be a new one. We're doing flooring in, actually we may have done flooring already, but we're going to do it again. Flooring in Chicago. Perfect. All right, so if you're a flooring contractor in Chicago and you're watching this, you may be up. Chicago Flooring Company. Let's see what we got. Now, flooring, it could be, hardwood floors, carpet, whatever. Let's just pick something that seems like it's a contractor. Okay, so this right here. Rovens Flooring, Chicago Hardwood Flooring, as a top Chicago hardwood flooring companies. Okay, so according to them, they're a top Chicago hardwood flooring company, and they are in the top 5 of Google. I think they're at number 4 for this. So let's see what they got. Now, as you know, I love getting to see a nice big picture with a nice, easy call to action. All right, there we go. Exactly what we want. First thing we see, well, that went kind of fast. All right, well, let me go back, see if I can pause it on that. Rovens Flooring, hardwood flooring services, quality comes standard with get a quick quote. All right, love the layout. Looks nice, looks neat. It's a bit hard to see the word flooring because of the background, so you could always darken that image in the background. People still know that it is a hardwood floor with a couch on it to show, like what we talked about. Don't just show the floor, show everything that goes with it, which is a couch or a family or something, because that draws the emotion out of people. But in this case, we still see that in the background, which is awesome, and we get a quick quote. Now, the one thing about get a quick quote, if you've seen the other ones, is most of the time people do not come to a website and immediately want a quote. They want to learn more about you, because everybody these days they're skeptical. I mean, how many stories do you know of you meet someone online, you fall in love with them, and then it's some old bald guy? So you don't trust anybody anymore. So why would somebody want to give you their information right off the bat? All right, so if you're doing this main call to action, that's totally good to go. But I would say, instead of get a quick quote, something more along the lines of why would. That would be the ideal one right there, because you're now no longer selling to them, you're guiding them. And then if they are going to be your customer, they're going to buy from you. But if you try to push down their throat to get a quote, it's not going to end well. Plus, you've already got in the top right, get a quick quote right there. So you don't need to double it with just a single get a quick quote. So since they're calling us that way, let's see what this looks like. We'll look at their contact page, estimates. Now, it may not seem like a big deal, but when you say get a quick quote, and then it goes to a page that says estimates, although they may seem like they're the exact same thing, the verbiage is different. So you would want to change that. If you're saying get a quick quote, This right here should say get a quote or something along those lines about a quote, not an estimate. I know they seem like they're the same, but to some people, there's a disconnect, and now they no longer trust you because they wanted a quick quote and you're giving them an estimate. This is pretty cool. It's a nice little calculator right here. I don't know, say 400 square feet. Okay, so kind of a neat way to do this because it gets you more engaged and you're more likely to fill this out because it's almost like a quiz where you want to find out, like, you know, what's this really going to cost? Anything interactive like this, it helps draw people in, especially like this where you click on one button or one option and then more stuff pops down. So that's kind of a cool little feature to get people more into the website and more, I guess, into you. So we'll come down, we'll see what we got. This all looks great. I love the video right here. Roman's Flooring is a Chicago hardwood flooring top provider of quality hardwood installation and refinishing. Our professional services include blah, blah, blah. Now, this is a bit much for, especially on mobile, which I'll show you in a second, but it's going to be kind of jumbled. The video is great. I'm assuming it's a nicely done video of them and what they can offer and all that kind of stuff. But I would just say with this over here, if you're going to, our professional flooring services include installation, sanding, finishing, refinishing. I would bullet point those out because on mobile it shows up a bit easier. Okay, experiencing growth, again, as a top Chicago hardwood flooring company. Roman Flooring is a Chicago hardwood flooring top provider. So they're kind of repeating the same stuff over and over. Like, we get it. You're one of Chicago's best hardwood flooring companies. And while it's good, you can say that one time. If you just keep harping on it over and over and over, eventually it loses any sort of weight that or rapport that you might have built with someone because it's just repeating the same stuff. One thing that stood out immediately was, let us help you choose the right wood floor for your home. Now, if they said, let us choose it for you, or we'll point you, we'll pick the perfect one out for you. People don't want you to do stuff for them. They want to figure it out themselves with some guidance. So now you're guiding them and let us help you, which is great because they're offering to guide a client in the right direction, but not doing all the work because, again, they want to be able to trust you. And if you're already saying, we're just going to do everything for you and you get no say in it, people don't like that. So guide them. Another call to action right here. I'm good with that one. Now they break down the 4 different main services that they provide. Installation, refinishing, repairs, maintenance. Now my guess is these are the 4 that make them, if not all, the most amount of money. You don't want to be putting up there the, if you do 8 services and you pick your 3 favorite to do, but those 3 only get you 20% of your revenue, that makes no sense to put them up there because not everybody clearly is searching for those as much as the other 80% of stuff. And also in this case, when you put this on mobile, my guess is it's going to be stacked on top, meaning it goes installation, then refinishing, then repairs, then maintenance. That should be the exact order that you make your most money in. You start off with making the most in installation, then refinishing, then repairs, then maintenance is the least. All right, so it's like on a resume. If you really want to showcase certain things, you're going to put those near the top and then you work your way down to the stuff that doesn't really matter as much. Our services, installation, refinishing, repairs, maintenance. Yep, same exact order. So that's probably going to be it. I like that. Choose quality materials. That's kind of cool how it shows like a difference of the two, which is a cool little touch to show that I guess maybe they're a bit different than what you may be used to. So that's pretty interesting. Latest posts, these are going to be blog posts, which are going to help a lot with SEO. And then at the bottom, a lot more. Okay, cool. So overall, pretty solid website so far. I like this a lot. Now, I want to dive into the fact that they have 2 different sides of it, residential, commercial. Let's just look at residential really fast. Okay, first thing, you click on residential. Some website designers do this, and I don't understand why. Is they have residential here, but you're not supposed to click on residential. Even though it gets highlighted, which says, click on me, you can't. Because look what happens when we click it. Up here, it just pops up with this pound sign. All right, I'm guessing commercial is going to be the same. Yeah, it goes nowhere, but if we go down to residential installation, now it pops on over. All right, so that is a design flaw, which may not seem like a big deal, but it kind of is, because the first thing I wanted to do was click on residential, and it didn't work, which subconsciously to a lot of potential customers is frustrating. All right, so make sure if you have a button like this where it highlights, it's able to, it goes to something. All right, so this shows somebody installing something, which I like. Now here's what I don't enjoy as much: how much text there is right here. While this is probably great for SEO because it's got a lot of words and all that stuff, I don't like how much there is going on right here with no breaks, such as images or headlines, like headers that break it up. All right, you have 3 different bullet points, which is nice, but if we pull up what this looks like on a mobile site, you'll see how much text there truly is. And man, it gets pretty tough to read because you don't want to sit there and read all, like, look at this. So you're coming down. I mean, that's a lot. And if you could take all of this, which the words are fine, but right here you have a little header that separates that section. Then another one, so people can scroll down and see what they want, what the website and the page is all about. And now they know what they want to go to. Also throw in some pictures to show that you know what you're talking about. Don't just talk about it. So that's what we're seeing on this page. I want to check out the Why Wood page to see what the whole point of this is. All right, I guess why wood compared to carpet or linoleum or any one of those. Some quick reasons why you should choose real wood. Natural, warm, authentic color, rugged yet charming, adds real value to a home. Okay, so now they go into wood versus carpet. Carpeting is more economical, right? Actually, carpeting lasts between 7 and 10 years under normal. Okay, so it's kind of cool. So this is their value. This is them trying to offer advice on the difference of carpet versus wood. All right, because like, me personally, I'm out apartment shopping right now, and one of the big things was when you walk in, is there carpet or is there hardwood? And hardwood right now is in. It's a lot more elegant looking, and in this case, now they also break down that wood is more cost effective than carpet, so it's going to help, change people's minds from that maybe wavering on wood versus carpet, and because you're the one that helped them when they're on the fence of deciding between wood or carpet, you've already got a leg up. So now that they're on board with on board with wood, now you're the one helping them decide that. So you've already built that rapport with them, so they like that. So personally, I would beef this page up big time. Why wood? And then from there, why wood is going to show your expertise, where you know how to actually take care of it all, what it costs, what the maintenance looks like, what the longevity of it, stuff like that. I would have that personally as my call to action on the homepage, because the first thing you're doing is just educating people on this stuff, not immediately trying to sell to them. So that's that. Materials, if this is big in your industry, if you're a flooring person and you just get a ton of questions about different kind of materials, what are you going to use? I want black cherry versus birch. Then this makes total sense, but this may be one of those situations where it's just information overload and you're giving them customers too much. If they just say, look, I want a hardwood floor that's either light or dark, that may be good enough. This may be a bit too much, but I don't know the industry as well. So that would be a case-by-case basis. But all in all, the website is pretty solid. I would say this is about a 7.5 to an 8, mainly because the get a quick quote in the beginning doesn't bode as well. Plus, it immediately jumps to the next slider, as we saw at the very beginning. And then it's a bit repetitive about how great they are. But other than that, real solid, good SEO. I like it. So pretty much if you are a flooring contractor, somebody that has a flooring company that their website maybe needs to be a bit revamped like this, do us a favor, send this over to them, because this could be pretty helpful. So I think it's a pretty solid site, and if you've got a site like this, you could probably sell from it. So I hope this helps, and that is going to end it tonight with our first installment of a flooring company audit. So have a great night. Do us a favor again, share this or comment on this, letting us know if you like this or if we need to change certain things. And other than that, tonight is game 4. Go Caps, baby. It's our year. Have a good night. Hey, thanks for checking this out. We love it when you make it all the way through because usually the goodies are at the end. If you want more of this stuff, hit subscribe. Whether it's up top or down below, it depends on what platform you're on, but do us a favor, subscribe to us because we're constantly pushing out free information that you can take back and implement immediately into your company, or at least know a little bit more about the internet. So, hope you loved it. Hit subscribe. See you next time.